Hi! I'm going to share my favorite hip openers that will save your life here today. And they're in order of increasing difficulty. So if any of the options aren't feeling good, just go back to the previous one. All right, option one is reclined pigeon. So lay on your back and cross your right ankle over your left thigh and actively press that knee away, flexing that right foot. This is option one. Plenty of people, this is all they can handle. We sit in cars and desks most of our lives, right? So let's not be mad at the hips. They're just trying to carry us through these lives, right? So option one is to stay here. Option two is to take that right hand and take it through between the legs, and then the left hand's on the outside, and then hold the back of that thigh, that hamstring, to draw the knees toward you. And you're actively pressing this right knee away from you. You're flexing the right foot. The toes in particular, big toe and pinky toe, are going equidistant from the knee, and that activates some of the muscles surrounding the knee and just keeps it safe. And that's it, reclined pigeon. Let's come up for option two, which is a dear friend most of you who've done yoga or stretching in any class before probably know, single-legged pigeon, king pigeon it's also known. So I like to get into it from hands and knees. And from hands and knees, taking your right knee to your right wrist, taking your right foot forward, and then walking that left leg back. And notice my hips lifted here. So putting a block or a pillow under there is usually helpful. And then if you can, coming down your forearms, or maybe even resting your head on your hands and breathing into that sensation. Option three is double pigeon. Definitely not the favorite of most people that I do yoga with or fitness with, but sometimes when you have sensitivities going on the knees, I actually feel like it's better because you have more awareness and visual on what's going on with your knees and your feet. So starting cross-legged, you're taking that right ankle over the left knee. And a lot of people you'll see, you want to kind of do this and your foot sickles. What I want you to do is really, again, active foot, big toe, pinky toe towards the knee, and you want that ankle on the knee. So my heel's coming outside a little bit. And then the bottom foot can be close to the hip, or version two, option two would be stacking those knees and ankles. And take a nice big inhale, lengthen. Exhale through your mouth. So those are my favorite three hip openers. I suggest every person do a hip opener on each side at least 1 minute a day. Like, it's just what we need. We sit too much. Our bodies need to open in that area. And a lot of our knee pain, I believe, comes from our hips not being open enough. And there's a lot more that comes into play, I think, with knee pain. But in particular, I have found this to really help mitigate my knee pain by having a regular hip opening practice every day. So I do it at the end of my bar class when I work out there, or I do it in the morning during my morning meditation. You can add it on to something you're already doing. And I suggest doing it at least 1 minute per side, maybe even up to 5 minutes. And I know that sounds aggressive, but I've had huge painful episodes with sciatica. And when I dedicated myself to doing 5 minutes of double pigeon per side, it actually made it go away. And I had to do it when I was pregnant. I had sciatica all through one of my pregnancies, and it really saved my life. So I can't recommend these shapes enough, and doing some kind of hip opener every day. And I hope it helps you, in particular with any kind of knee or low back pain. A hip opener is your jam, okay? Thanks for listening.